What is drama therapist and how can that help trauma and anxiety?
So drama therapy is a psychotherapy, similarly to talking therapies. It also will come under creative arts therapies. It stands alongside music therapists, art therapists, movement therapists. Yeah, so they stand alongside one another. In particularly with my practice within drama therapy, it can help people that have racial trauma, generational trauma, I would say mainly through the act of storytelling. Within most Black culture, storytelling is such a strong part of it. It's a way of being able to express, to open up, and even to gather the stories from generations and bring it back and then sort of exploring that. What did it mean for them then? And what does that mean for you now? And how do
Mm.
you, where do you hold that? And how do you hold that um, within your day to day life? Personally, spiritually, perhaps. But it also, drama therapy also leaves a space for people not to speak, you know, to perhaps create a creative piece of writing, a drawing, a piece of movement that can explain and express, explore what their life is like, how they feel without using words. Because sometimes it is very hard to talk about the trauma that you feel or the trauma that you have experienced.
Is this something you do face to face or can it be done via Zoom?
It's both. You can do it face to face and you can do it through Zoom. I would always say with any type of therapy that it would be better to do it face to face because you
Mhm.
are able to, both from the therapist and from the client, you're able to sense, you know, what the person is feeling, especially as a therapist. I think it's important to you know, really understand how this person is feeling, which is harder to do with a screen blocking, you know, a person. And you're able to create more because the therapist can then bring in their tools, you know, whether that be pens, pencils, materials,
Mm.
music, to the actual space and to actively create the safe space and bring the things for somebody to, you know, do the therapy with. And then with Zoom it's a bit more of a restriction, but there is still that space to feel contained and to use such things like the whiteboard functions on Zoom. But then it can also be easier for somebody to express themselves having a slight barrier of the screen.